This woman has something she wants to get off her chest.
So I am convinced that in the next 10 to 15 years that everybody going to be single, that the world going to be one single place, because y'all don't see that it is a spiritual war between women and men. And if women or men are not together, it cannot be no creation. I don't know if you know it or not. Everything else, no substitute, no Amazon stickers and nothing, none of the oochie coochie, none of that going to matter. No man, no woman together, it going to be no creation. Y'all women are so offended when these guys on these pop the balloon shows and in general say, what do you bring to the table? That's like a lot of these young girls and a lot of these old gold diggers, that's like you stabbing them in the heart, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and break it down to you, and I'm finna be raw and I'm finna be real, and I ain't taking nobody's side. If you're a woman that got 3, 4, 5 baby dads and today was Father's Day, you're a woman that's lazy, don't want to work, want to be a trophy wife, you ain't all that drop dead gorgeous, you over 200 pounds, you got rolls popping out everywhere and all of that, and I ain't body shaming or nothing, but you ain't got absolutely nothing. You ain't got no assets on the ground, no businesses, no money. You working from paycheck to paycheck. You always mean, you always grabbing. You got 17-year-old sons knocking your windows out, jumping through your window. You got 4, 5 baby daddies. You struggling financially, and you got all this shit going on. You don't got no deeds. Don't even bring out of your mouth asking no man, or getting mad when a man asks you what you got to bring to the table, because you ain't got shit to bring to the table. Secondly, don't get out here and say that you ain't gonna settle and I know your worth, because you do not know your worth, because if you knew your worth, you would do better and you would be better. So you don't even deserve a man in your delusional world of the qualification that you're even asking for. Like, what man gonna sign up for that in his right mind? Unless he got some kind of disease or something, he gonna die the next. Like who basically would want to sign up for some of y'all? And y'all that don't meet those qualifications, and what it boils down to is y'all don't want to work. Y'all want to live a luxury life. Y'all want to have the things that they housewives have. Y'all want to be going to the gym, working on your body, everything cute, social media. Y'all want to have the ideal life, but y'all do not want to get up and work. Y'all want to talk to men any kind of way. You want to tell niggas how you got a roster of niggas. You want to disrespect men. You want to talk about your baby daddies all over line, pop up with men every 6 months. You got no integrity, no dignity, no self-respect. Your children don't respect you. Until the world, and especially a lot of women, realize that this is the way women should not behave, the world gonna stay single. Y'all gonna stay buying out Amazon toys. Y'all gonna stay jumping in and out of hotels with married men and men that already got a woman that he's committed to, that you saying is stupid, that you think that you give something over here, but at least they got a man. You can't keep one. I need to do a number 2. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Put your head down. Even put you a hijab or whatever you need to do, because some of y'all are ashamed to exist, and pull them ugly ass eyelashes off. Goodbye.
This lady here needed an apron for that little speech, because she was cooking. Everything she said was on point. I've said all of those things before. Other men have said all of those things before. But I love it, absolutely love it, when it comes from another woman, because she's right there in the belly of the beast. She sees exactly what is happening. I always say, I do not think men are perfect. We have issues we got to work on too. But the state of where these women are right now in the dating market, they will tell you it's on us. But if you really look at it, a lot of this has to do with them. Everything about them is ridiculous. Their preferences, the way they talk, the way they act. Now, of course, this isn't all women. I always say there are some great women still roaming around out there, but you got to dig for them. You got to dig. But the representation that y'all got out there for women is horrible right now. Absolutely horrible. It is so bad that lotion stock has went up 1,000%, because the men rather just stay home by themselves. They rather just handle their own business than deal with some of these women. It is bad. If you go to TikTok, all you will see is women on there talking about how bad men are. But the true fact is, a lot of these women are absolutely putrid. Like she said, when they talk about they want a provider, it has nothing to do with them wanting to be a homemaker. They just don't want to work. They want to sit home by the pool, get their nails done. They think they're the housewives of Hollywood, and this is what's so crazy. Who told y'all that? Y'all just been watching these shows, watching social media, and y'all believe y'all deserve something you never had access to. There are women out there who will get that lifestyle, but it's gonna be a small percentage. The women out there who went out there and made a lot of money, they're gonna have that lifestyle. But you women who think you're just gonna screw your way into that lifestyle, you got another thing coming. I keep saying, this whole sprinkle prostitution era that we in, I can't wait till this is over, because this is destroying everything. Some of these women are so screwed up in the head and there's nothing you can do with them. I love what this lady had to say, because I agree with all of it, because I've said all of it. This is exactly what I believe is the problem, but it was nice hearing it coming from her.
So if I don't give the cookie up the first few nights, I'm childish and I'm wasting time. But if I do give the cookie up the first few nights, I'm easy and I'm a hoe. So is there any way out of that, or like, do I just have to deal with it? Like,
Well, good news for you, young lady, there is a way out of it. Date men who like you instead of dating only the men that you like. You'll end up with a man who respects you, who looks at you as more than a mattress pad. They see somebody that they want to be with, somebody they want to get to know, spend time with. So my advice to you is to give that a try, and I'm pretty sure you won't be having these problems.
This is a reminder for the girls, seriously, of what's out there. One of my closest, most dearest friends is a man, and I said to him, thank you for lunch, and he said, Brietta, do you know why I treat you so well? And I said, because you love me and value me and care about me. And he said, well, yeah, but it's because I want you to see and experience an example of how a man should be thinking of you and taking care of you.
That brother is so far in the friend zone, he probably don't even know what day it is. Man, that is not your job. That is her father's job. That's what her father's supposed to do. Her uncle. That ain't your job. This is why I know the man is in the friend zone. He likes you, man. That's what it is. And the fact that you can't see it or you don't want to acknowledge it is messed up. Now, I know you like what you like, but I'm telling you, this man is in love with you. That's why he's doing all that. Talking about he's doing all that so you can see how your future man should treat you. No, he's doing all that because he wants you to see how he would treat you. That's what he's doing. My advice to you, lady, is stop worried about what else is out there, and you better go ahead and lock this dude down before he wakes up and realizes that there's something else out there. I'm just trying to help you out.
My mama would leave me a lot, bro. She would leave me. My brother had his father. He can go to his father, to his grandmother, them house. My mama, for some reason, she was kept me there, and I was left alone a lot of times. People don't realize my mama left me outside one day, dog, when I was like 3 or 4, bro. My mama pulled off on me, bro, with a dude in a truck, and I'm running behind the truck crying. And it's like 9:30 at night, and I'm like, mama. She looked back. The guy tried to stop, but I guess she told him to keep going. And I was outside, bro. Like, I actually slept on the stairs. The neighbor came out. I don't want to say like no bitch. The neighbor came out and she let me in her house. She let me in her house, Miss Cunny.
That's deep, man.
Yeah, Miss Cunny let me in, bro. She gave me something to eat. She gave me a bath. She told my mama, she said, your mama wrong. She said, but you're gonna be all right one day. She said, cause you scrum. No, I still love my mama though.
That whole story was wild. I will tell you, every time I hear stuff like this, it makes me appreciate my mother more and more, because she would have never done anything like this to any of her kids. And I know a lot of men come online and they talk a lot of stuff about single mothers, but a lot of these single mothers are out there doing the best they can, holding their family together. She left her son outside at night, 3-4 years old, and he had nowhere to go. That is insane. And I don't even think he said she was on drugs. She was just as degenerate. And shout out for Miss Cunningham for coming out there, grabbing that boy and bringing him in, because I don't know what he was gonna do. And the fact that he had to chase the truck, that hit hard, because I'm thinking back to when I was a kid, how that would have felt knowing that your mother just abandoned you like that. And the crazy part was, he said the guy looked like he wanted to go back and the mother told him don't worry about it. That woman is just trifling. But then he said something at the end that really made me just say, wow. He said, I still love my mother though. I did a video not too long ago about this lady who lied to her son, basically took the boy's father from him. And in that video, I said I probably wouldn't hate my mother. And a lot of men disagree with me. They were like, no, I'm gonna hate my mother because she ran my father off. And I understood what those men were saying, because I feel the same way about this. I don't think I ever could forgive my mother for something like that. Like, seriously, man, you leave me outside? So a kidnapper could have got me, a dog could have got me, anything could have came and got me. He had nowhere to go, and that was just one of the things she did to him when he was a kid. So if you grew up and you had a good mother, man, just make sure you show her some love, appreciation, because there are some trifling mothers out there, just like there are some trifling fathers out there. So if you had a good one, just make sure you appreciate them. Please like the video and leave a comment. I love listening to what you guys have to say. And don't forget to hit that hype button, because it really helps me out with the algorithm, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.